we'll move forward, inshallah. Today, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to give you guys an overview of the camp, who our leaders are, who our counselors are, and the activities that we have. So beginning first, there's me. My name is Amir Muhammad. I'm going to be the camp director this year. So I'll be supervising and overseeing everything and making sure everybody's having fun, making sure everything is going smooth. We have Ahmad Sakr, who is our vice director. He will be assisting me as well. And we have Amr, who is our activities director. Next, we have our counselors. We have Ziyad Tarraf. If he's here, please come up. Perfect. He's right over there. He's also our lifeguard, so he'll be our lifeguard for the pool activities that we have, inshallah. We also have Yasir Mustafa, who might not be here, but that's okay. We have Ahmed Al-Qasabi, who is going to be one of our counselors as well. We have Wajih Abu Shuwaish. We have Kamil Sakr. And we have Muhammad Al-Ad right over here. All right. So we had a video to play of highlights from last year, but again, we don't have a projector, but that's okay. We will go directly into our activities overview. So everybody, please welcome Amr for the activities.
السلام عليكم. السلام عليكم. خلاص مش هنروح الكامب كده خلاص. السلام عليكم. I have a question first. Which the best thing happened last year at the camp? Anyone remember anything?
Who was here last year? Who's the best thing? Right?
The food. Okay. This is not mine. Okay. Campfire. Okay. Okay.
Right. The pool. Very good. Then, check line the obstacle course making the only right. Yes. Yeah. Right.
Everyone hear me, yes?
Yeah, so Amr, thank you. Unfortunately, Amr, every time we ask him to talk about himself, he unfortunately doesn't want to talk about himself. So for everybody's reference, Amr has an extensive history in camp activities. In Masr, in the Red Cross, this is his life and everything he does. So when Amr says he has activities planned this year, he has really fun activities planned this year. Unique, diverse, and robust. Amr himself will be taking care of activities. He's going to take a whole day just setting up many of our activities here. Amr has an extensive experience. No matter how many times we ask him to tell about himself, he almost never wants to. Humble, mashallah, but we have to give credit where credit's due. And Amr is taking on activities for that reason. Like we said, also Ziyad will be our lifeguard. That's super important. And we have the team as well. So Amr, if you want to continue.
Okay, so for next up, I'm just going to give an overview of what our daily schedule is going to be like. So at 5:30, it's very early, but everybody will wake up for Fajr, inshallah. After that, they'll have a period of free time until about 9, which is when we're going to have our breakfast. Then they have a little bit more free time, and then from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., there'll be different activities. So it'll either be hiking, pool, we have sports activities, adventure games, and the obstacle course, which Amr has set up and planned everything for. He spent a long time planning all of our activities, mashallah. After that, at 12, we will have lunch. And then after lunch, we will pray Dhuhr and Asr. We're going to combine the two prayers, inshallah. From 4 to 6:30, we'll have the second group of activities, the second set of activities. We're going to be splitting our group today into two groups. So each group will have 3 cabins, 6 cabins total. So the first group will have a certain set of activities to do in the morning, and the second group will do the other activities in the afternoon after lunch, just for everybody's reference.
Yeah, and so we wanted to take in a lot of feedback from last year. Every year we tried to improve, and so we wanted to take a lot of our feedback in. So when we plan these activities, we wanted to make sure that whether you're 14 and not in the same cabin with someone who's 16, but you guys are friends, that you guys are sharing activities as well. So we wanted to make sure that it's fun. You might not be in the same cabin, but you guys in that age group are all doing activities together, and in that younger age group is already all doing the activities together. So like Amr was saying, cabins 1 through 3 will be doing activities together, and then cabins 3 through 6 will also be doing activities together. Amr has made a robust schedule where everybody will do every activity on a schedule, and they will have the choice, not the choice, they'll always play each activity throughout the day. So when we made sure that all the activities are there, everybody will do them, and there'll also be a portion of free time as well.
Yes, we made it this way so that everybody can interact with everybody at the camp at different times, because we really want to encourage people being friends and getting to know new people, because that's the point of camp, right? You're not just going to hang out with people you know, but you're also there to experience something new and meet new people and connect with others. So we did it this way so that everybody gets a chance to mix and connect with everybody else, inshallah. After the evening program, we're going to have Maghrib and Isha, and after that, we will have the campfire, and late at night, they will be sleeping to wake up 5:30, inshallah, for the next morning for Fajr.
And on top of this, adding on to Amr, we have our Dhuhr and Asr and Maghrib and Isha will all have khawatir. So we have a robust plan of what khawatir we're going to have and who's going to be giving them from our shabab ourselves. So not only are they going to have fun, but the idea is that they're also benefiting. So every salah, they will have a small khatira during Dhuhr and Maghrib and Isha, there will be adhkar before salah, and after Fajr, there will also be adhkar, inshallah. So it's all within the plan. We're also allowing the older group and any of the younger ones who want to join this year to also have tahajjud pre-Fajr. So we're expecting for them to be a part of that and to enjoy that as well. On top of that as well, as we just take a small disclaimer onto the food, we also are going to be shopping for ourselves and making sure that all of our food is halal for everybody to eat as well.
Yes, and speaking of the lectures, our theme for this camp will be Reflect to Connect, meaning that we want people to go out there in nature and reflect on the beauty of creation to connect with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So our lectures will all be centered around that theme, and inshallah, we hope that our kids and our youth can learn something from that and understand that the world is here for a reason, and to really look outside and understand that this all came from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So that will be our theme for this camp, inshallah. We did give a slight overview of the activities. I mentioned that there will be swimming and water sports. There will be volleyball. There will be hiking, soccer, football, all the sports you can mention. We're also going to have arts and crafts activities such as cooking, painting, and drawing. I think last year they made pizza. We might be doing that again this year or something different. And of course, we have the treasure hunt, the cabin games, and the obstacle course, inshallah.
So yeah, elaborating on one of those activities that I'm actually very excited for is that cabin activities. For years, I've been trying to get this idea through, and inshallah, we're going to try to do it this year, where each cabin will be competing against the other cabins in an assortment of activities, whether that's through the activities themselves and winning an activity, or you're competing through your behavior, your akhlaq, and your manners as well. So it's an idea I've been trying to do for a long time, and inshallah, we're going to try it this year. You are now competing to be cabin number 1 every day. And so me and Amr will have every day, every time. We'll have a chalkboard up at breakfast every morning. We'll give you guys the rundown on the score, and you guys will compete every day to kind of make that excited. Now, there's a show of hands. If you think you're going to be cabin number 1 and first place, raise your hand. Salah's first one. I like the confidence. So Salah is already saying that he's going to be number 1 cabin. Anybody else? Going once. Going twice. Yes, I'm saying he's going to be number 1 cabin. I have Yazid going number 1 cabin. Mustafa number 1 cabin. Yusuf number 1 cabin. All right.
What if they're all in the same cabin?
What if that's a problem, actually. So I want you guys to be as excited for that as possible, on top of our other activities as well.
Yes, so next up, we're going to go over some of the camp policies and the rules. Obviously, there's some common sense involved in them, but we took your feedback from last year, and some things will be changing. The first is that, again, all the cabins have a specific schedule that they will follow. So everybody will do every activity. There's no negotiations with that. We want everybody to experience everything we have to offer. But because we want you guys to mix, they will be split into groups. So that's something that we've changed. and Ahmed will go over the rest of the policies, inshallah.
Yeah, alhamdulillah, I'm very glad that the campers are here this year. Last year we had the opposite way around. There was a lot of parents and not enough kids, and now this year, unfortunately, the opposite way around. But camp policies are some of the most important things. We want to have fun and provide fun, but with like everything, everything comes in a balance. Meaning, camp policies are there to protect everybody's safety, to protect everybody's fun, and to make sure that camp runs smoothly. So when I go over some of the camp policies, note that I will be holding you accountable for said policies. And some of them are really important. Some of them might not be as fun, but they're for everybody's best interest, inshallah. Obviously, like Amr said, we have our general ground rules on cleanliness, behavior, and making sure that, one, you are keeping your rooms clean. All the counselors have been instructed to make sure that their cabins are clean. We will be counting that as tally points. So if your cabin's not clean, Salahuddin, you will be deducted points for that, inshallah. On top of that, take into account the general behavior. How you treat others, Siraj, how you treat others around camp will also be a policy. Meaning, we will not accept bullying behavior. We will not accept bullying behavior. I say that twice on purpose. Meaning, I do not have to correct people for putting things under people's pillows that they shouldn't. We all know, you are very aware of what I'm talking about. That will not be tolerated this year. And when as a quick aside, and I say this to the parents and the parents that are watching live, we in the past have not hesitated to send people home. And we will not hesitate to send people home. We have a camp to run. We have the fun of, alhamdulillah, 66 campers this year to ensure, 67 campers to ensure this year. We will not allow one misbehaved child who decides not to follow camp rules ruin it for the rest of everybody else. So we will not hesitate to send people home. That's a general overview of the ground rules. Now, our next point on the agenda, it's always the talking point, the phone policy. So for those live or those in person, we have had a phone policy throughout day one of starting ICUC camp. That phone policy is there will be no phones allowed at campgrounds. Now, I know that to many parents might be a shock, or to some of the kids might be a shock. We have done it for years, and I assure you specifically for the parents that we have always found ways to make sure that there is a level of communication that ensures their safety and their emotional safety as well. And so on that, if parents need to have contact with their children and or the child feels distressed and needs to talk to their parents, all the counselors here will have their phones. So they are more than welcome to, whether on a daily basis, on a nightly basis, on command. They need to have a phone call with mom or dad. They're feeling distressed, or mom or dad needs to understand or check in on them. They're more than welcome to call them through the counselors' phones. You're more than welcome to take those phones. We'll also put them in the group chats later today. That is super duper important. We put this policy in place to make sure that all of our campers are enjoying what they're supposed to be enjoying. They spend 359 days a year outside of camp with some type of electronic. The whole point of camp is for them to be away from that. So inshallah, our goal is to kind of give them that day away, have the fun. They likely won't even need it, but in the event that there is concern, you're more than welcome to call the counselors.
Yes,
Well,
again, sorry. I want to reiterate that the phone policy is so that everybody can enjoy their time at camp. We don't want people to just sit in their cabins and scroll away. They can do that any other day of the year. They can do it in their schools. They do it on lunch. They do it in between classes, whatever happens. But they're at camp, and we want to make sure that they enjoy all of the activities that we've planned for them and all the activities that we have provided for them. But again, like Ahmed said, in times of stress, in times of need, when it's called for, all of the counselors have been instructed to always have their phone on them. And if a child comes up to one of us and asks, hey, can I call my mom? Can I call my dad? No questions asked. We will give them that phone call. So that's just for your information. All right? Did you want to add anything?
Yes, Hammo. Yes, in the past, alhamdulillah, we have had connection at many points throughout the camp. But like Ammo Wa'il, he's in the group chat. That group chat will be our main point of contact. So thank you, Ammo Wa'il, for saying that. Yes, we have our group chat is always the main point of contact. Now, sometimes we have activities we might not get to the group chat as quickly as we want to. Ammo Wa'il will always be there as a quick point of contact. If he's able to receive information, send information a little bit quicker, whether he's there in person or not, that will always be a secondary point of communication, being Ammo Wa'il Rashid. He's in the group chat. So my suggestion to everybody, for ease of everybody's sanity, send messages into that group chat. That will be the prime point of contact. And then if calls need to be done, counselors are all more than available. We'll keep questions toward the end. I know there probably is questions about that, but we'll continue, and you can go to the next slide, inshallah.
All right. So the next slide is about when we'll be leaving and when we will be coming back. We will be leaving the 24th, which is this Sunday, inshallah, at 8 a.m. We want everybody here so that we can load the bus. By the time everybody gets on the bus and loads their bag in, it takes quite a bit of time. So if everybody can be here at time 8 a.m. sharp, that'll be amazing so that we can get a move on and be on the road as quickly as possible.
8 a.m. American time, not Arab time, please. 8 a.m.
Yes. 8 a.m. punctual. All right. And after that, we will be dropped off. It's about a 2.5-hour drive there. We'll make one stop if necessary, but I think we should be able to hit it straight. And we'll be there at 12, just in time for lunch. So the first day they will have lunch, they will have dinner, and then they will unpack. And the next day we'll start our set of activities. On the last day, they will have breakfast and lunch, and then we will be heading back again. We expect to be here around the Asr time, give or take.
Yes, and just very briefly, as Amr was saying, unpacking. I know we have a tendency to pack large. We sent out a recommendation list on what's best to pack. I suggest going along that recommendation list, if not a little bit less. You don't need a giant suitcase. You really only need a couple pairs of clothes and a sleeping bag. Everything in the sheet that has been sent is a recommendation. You're more than welcome to use that. So whether it's a sleeping bag, bug spray, there are some essentials. The sheet is very clear. If you do not have access to the sheet or has not been provided to you guys, please, we'll send it. Let me know, and we'll also send it out to the group chat as well one more time today. And again, if you're not part of that group chat, we can put you in the group chat. Your parents, not you, Yazid.
Yes, we will send out the packing list again to everybody in case you don't have it. And if you have any questions, you're welcome to ask us during this event or afterwards. But like Ahmed said, do pack light, only bring the essentials. You won't really need much. Most of the things we have will be provided. But just do keep in mind sunscreen, bug spray, and that the weather for the next week will be a little bit colder. So a hoodie or a jacket will be also good to have, and a warm blanket at night. That's about it. Everything else is in the packing list that we sent out.
I want to reiterate what Ahmed said. Sorry, why are you guys the same name? Unfortunately, fortunately, it doesn't seem to be too cold, but it is projected to be a high of 70 and a low of 40, meaning we do highly recommend bringing clothes that will keep you warm, especially for the night. One hoodie is usually a minimum, but this year, especially, I'm myself packing maybe 2 hoodies and some thermals or a bigger blanket, just to make sure that you stay warm. We do have nighttime campfires and the Fajr, for example, where it's usually very cold.
Yes.
So I do really highly suggest this year that you are packing a little bit heavier on the clothes side, just to make sure that you are warm.
Okay. And then again, just for points of contact, you guys can use our social media. Our Instagram handle is at ICUC Boys Youth. And we also have the WhatsApp community. If you're not in it, let us know. We can add you. The WhatsApp community is where we have all of our announcements and where we connect with parents and kids and everybody in our community for all of our events, but also for the camp. That will be one of our main points of contact as well.
Yeah, and inshallah, the plan is like we did last year. We are going to send like a daily update video or some pictures, so you guys get a little bit of a taste of what the kids are doing and having fun. So we'll be taking quick 2 or 3 photos. You guys will get an idea of what's going on every day, so that you guys can see that as well. Like Amr said, alhamdulillah, this year we've been blessed to have a bigger team on board. So we have taken on a lot of the initiative on the social media aspect of things. So whether you're live or you're in person, we highly, highly recommend you guys join the ICUC community WhatsApp group. That WhatsApp group is not spam anymore. I know it was spam, it's not spam anymore. The idea is that community, you open it and you will see every available activity at the masjid, whether it's the girls group chat or the boys group chat, or the youth program, the general masjid programs. That group chat is basically where everything goes on in the masjid. It's highly, highly recommended you guys are there, as well as our social media for the boys specifically, and etc.
Yes. So before do you want to do Q&A now?
Yeah. So before we announce
before
cabins,
we do cabin assignments, we are going to announce the cabins and our counselors. I just want to open up the floor real quick for Q&A if anybody has any questions or any concerns.
Yes, Yusuf. What?
No.
Brother, you're already, I told you, you were 2 days away from camp. You're already on my bad side, man. Salah. Yeah, genuine question. Yes. Tomorrow,
It's Sunday at
Sunday.
8 a.m.
Sunday,
8
8
a.m.
a.m. At camp? At camp?
Yes.
At camp? That
There
is-
will be a period. There will be a period of free time in between after Fajr and breakfast. It'll be an hour or two. Okay.
But sorry, there is, it's counselor discretion. If Muhammad Al-Ad decides that you guys are going to stay in cabin, it is counselor's discretion. That period between Fajr and breakfast is counselor's discretion mainly. Yes, Yazid. Yes, I'm sorry. No, that's not an option. Yes. No, so they're allowed to bring it. So thank you for the clarification. Very good question. They are allowed to bring it on the bus. I know the bus is long. They're more than welcome to use it on the bus there and from. We will be taking it the second day. Get off the bus. Yes. Yes. So on the way down, we'll be taking it on the way up. And yes, Salman. So the same question. If you're, mashallah, Allah khali. He was saying yes. So you can have it on the bus. You cannot have it once you leave the bus. Okay. On the way back as well. Any parents? Any more questions? No questions is sometimes a good thing, sometimes a bad thing. Any questions? What time the bus leave? The 8 a.m. Bus leaves at 8 a.m. Be there at 8 a.m. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, so there is electricity at camp. Alhamdulillah, we're not under tents, so we're in cabins. So there is electricity, there's running water, there is soap and everything like that. So everything, alhamdulillah, will be fine for them. That, please make sure that you talk to your counselor today and clarify everything with him. As well, any parents who did not put any of the allergies or medications in the medications and allergy section, please tell your counselors and tell me and Amir today.
Yes.
I have a list. Every counselor has a list with their campers and any allergies. Meaning, if it's not on the list, they may not know. So if there's any
Yes.
medical conditions that are not known, please let them know today.
Yes, I want to emphasize this. We want your kids to have an enjoyable experience. If they need anything that we need to accommodate for them, do let us know so that we can keep that in mind for their entire camp stay and make sure that they're comfortable and well taken care of. So even if it's something as simple as, hey, my child needs to have a Tylenol at this time or an Advil or any kind of allergy, let us know so that list can go to their counselors and can go to us and so that we can keep an eye on them. So in your case, I mean, we're aware that he needs to charge his hearing aids. So we'll make sure that whatever cabin he's in, his counselor is aware of that and he gets the chance to do that. Okay.
I actually don't think it's on the list. So I'm going to add it to the list today, now that you let me know. And then please let his counselor know as well.
Perfect. Yeah. This is why it's important to let us know because we want to accommodate and help them, inshallah. Okay.
Any other questions? Yes, Ammo. Very good question. Yes, very good question. They are more than welcome to. Now, Ahmed mentioned that we may take a stop. I would not hedge our bets on it. We're planning not to take a stop.
Yes.
Taking a stop would be an emergency case if we need to. So I highly recommend, whether on the way before, the night before, always night before, so you don't be late. Grab some snacks. They're more than welcome to have them on the bus or keep them with them during the camp. Yes. Yes, fantastic question. So me, Ziyad,
You guys step up
and
so we can
Kamil
see
as well, all for first aid certified. As well, Amir, you're first aid certified?
No.
No. So at least 4 of us are first aid certified, and we also have a medical kit with us as well. The camp also provides medical kit. So not only does the camp have its own nurse, we also are four of us are first aid certified. So any medical emergencies, many of us, Ziyad and Ahmed themselves worked as EMTs. I myself and Kamil are certified through our organization.
Yes, in case of any emergencies, we do have first aid kits on hand. We have trained personnel as well as Ziad, who's also a lifeguard, by the way. In case of any emergencies, we will be in contact with you guys, but we do have an amazing team and we have enough equipment and we'll make sure everybody's taken care of.
Yeah, so
Yes.
they are equipped with the infrastructure. They also have a nurse on hand. But in the immediate emergency, many of us are certified. Alhamdulillah.
Mhm.
Ziyad
Ziad.
and Imran. Absolutely not.
No.
I'm not even opening doors to that. Yes. You will likely have no reason to. I mean, if it's something that you think that your child needs, that's more than welcome to. Again, we're likely not to be taking a stop. So there's nothing on camp which would require
Yeah.
payment.
Our stops are only if necessary. The camp is relatively close, so it's only a 2.5 hour drive. So the stops will be taken if they are necessary, but there's no guarantees.
Very good question. So alhamdulillah, we've been blessed to be over capacity this year. Meaning we have filled one singular bus and we are going to supplement a van with it as well. So the van has a professional driver, he's being paid. It's not going to be one of us driving. That van also holds enough for everybody to be there, inshallah. Any other questions? Going once. Yes, Muhammad. Sorry. تضعمه. Yeah, so like Am was saying, alhamdulillah, every year one of the masjid board members has come to the camp to kind of visit. If there is a dire need where you need to give something to the child, we can always facilitate that through that transportation that comes once a day. Muhammad, you had a question? Comedy show? You mean like the thing we did at the campfire at the end? Yeah, it's on a schedule. You don't have to spoil things. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. Anything else? Going once. Yes, Aaron. Yeah, so fishing is not a provided activity. However, they have a lake that, last year, some of the boys went with the counselor, they moved and went over to the lake to go fishing. It is not a provided activity, so we don't have the fishing rods. You're more than welcome to bring your own as well.
Any other questions?
It's a hard question. I would love for them to sleep at 10. I would love for them to sleep at 10. I would love. Unfortunately, by the time campfire finishes and then you put them to sleep, it's like 1 a.m. So that's a conversation you should have with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mustafa, right? You want to sleep early, right? Yeah, alhamdulillah. Hamad, last question, please. Yes, go on. Oh, okay. With that said, if you have any supplemental questions, you guys can come to me or Amir or the counselors when you guys meet them themselves. I encourage after we finish this, inshallah, to go directly to your counselors. They'll give you guys a little bit of introduction and you guys can meet them. With that said, I'm going to read out the cabins. Now, the cabins have been split by age group. They have been split by age group. Alhamdulillah, this year was actually very easy, meaning I had very little, I didn't have to do much to split the age groups. The age groups are pretty well distributed. So we will be having 6 cabins. Cabin number 1 for ages 9 through 11. I apologize if I butcher any names. Saif Safi, Abdurrahman Tamali, Muhammad Abdul Malik, Rayan Suleiman, Saeed Aish, Aiden Shalabi, Salahuddin Sumreen, Yusuf Haji Ahmed, Saraj Abu Farh, and Kareem Masood will all be with Ziyad this year, inshallah. Ziyad will be their counselor. Ziyad, can you raise your hand for me? Thank you. That is Ziyad. Next on the list, cabin 2. This is ages 11 through 12. Yazan Abdul Aziz, Yusuf Farag, Adam Shetla, Jamil Abdul Hadi, Al Mustafa Rifa'i, Salahuddin Ahmed, Abdullah Safi, Mu'min Abu Farh, and Amir Sayyid. That is cabin 2. Your counselor will be Al-Ad, Muhammad Al-Ad. Cabin 3. This is ages 13 through 14. This is going to be Ahmed Al-Qasibi's cabin. Iyad Al-Shami, Abdurrahman Ramahi, Walid Jawabra, Layth Sumreen, Muhammad Al-Nairab, Deen Masood, Adam Ramadan, Rayan Al-Hussein, Mustafa Seen, and Hamouda Ahmed. That will be with Ahmed Al-Qasibi, inshallah. Cabin number 4. This will be with Yasir. Yasir is unfortunately not here, but any messages that need to be sent to them, you guys can ask me. Shh. I know you guys are excited. Abdurrahman, I know you're excited. Thank you. All right. This will be cabins for the ages 14 through 15. We have Adam Fakhri, Siraj Abu Sharia, Yusuf Al-Gamal, Ali Mansour, Omar Dasu'i, Ahmed Mayiz, Rayan Shulgi, Muhammad Al-Rifa'i, Abdurrahman Farag, Karam Al-Gamal, Anas Al-Ad. That is cabin number 4. Cabin number 5 with Wajih. Wajih is unfortunately not here. If anybody has any questions for Wajih, please give them to me or Amir and we'll decide. Wajih Abu Shawish. There's only one Wajih, bro. There's only one Wajih. I'm about to read it out, Salah. Wajih will be with Ziyad Rifa'i, Juan Orlana, Yusuf Auda, Muhammad Al Sharif, Salah ad-Din Al Qasibi, Zain Zakur, Kareem Al Sayyid, Yazid Abdul Aziz, and Omar Abu Zaid. You guys will all be with Wajih. He's not here. But if any parents have any questions, once again, you guys can come to me or Amir. ادعوا له بس ادعوا له بس. Next and final cabin. This will inshallah be the oldest cabin. We will have Ayman Munshi, Shafiq Al-Wahwah, Amir Mas'oud, Omar Tamale, Yahya Al-Sawah, Muhammad Safi, Muhammad Zakur, Mustafa Al-Makki, Muaz Abu Zaid, Saif Mukhaymar, Yahya Aish, Kareem Al-Sha'rawi. That is Kamil's group. That is the oldest group. And inshallah, the admins will have their cabin as well. Yes, Saeed. I thank you for letting me know. I'll discuss that with your parents. Yes, Saeed, we can refund them. This, please come talk to me. Thank you. With that said, I am going to leave the floor to any of the parents that want to come up. If you heard your cabin and you know your counselor, please come to your counselors. With that said, we will conclude, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi
One
wa
last
barakatuh.
reminder, remember 8 a.m. sharp on Sunday. Please be on time so we can get on the road as soon as possible. All right, thank you guys. So.